Hey folks, Dan Pennington here. Figured I was doing a bit of a tool bag clean out. Figured I'd show you what is in my the tool bag for my AV job that I have that has me traveling from here to other side of the country at any given time. What I have to carry on a day-to-day basis to be able to do my job. I am an AV installer for a company that is local to where I am living, but they service nationally. So figured let's go over the tools, show you what's here, and if you have any questions, let me know down below in the comments. Like, subscribe, that whole thing. Thanks. All right, so we can start down here. We'll start over here and move across. Pretty standard in almost every tool bag or almost any profession out there is a power drill. I use a Greenworks one. I like Greenworks. I have a lot of their tools. I was required to have a tool or a drill that could charge up in half an hour on the batteries if necessary. With that, I've got a drill bit set, pretty cheap one. You can get on Amazon. You can get these, pretty standard stuff. I think this was all of like $6 or $7 on Amazon. Did get the drill bit kit, drill bit set, not drill bit set, but like just the screw bit set for it as well too. All the different sockets and tips necessary for it. We'll come back down here. I've got terrible knees, so I did just recently pick up some knee pads to carry with me. Heat gun. Some of the crimps that we use, like ferrules, require us to do some shrink wrapping, and so need the heat gun to do shrink wrap. You technically can use a lighter, but I don't recommend it. You could burn the cable if you do that. Tape measure, like this tape measure, it's a self-locking one, so it comes out, it stays out until ready to go back in, until you press the button, go back in. RJ45 and RJ11 cable tester, need that, doing a lot of those terminations. Let's see here, I got a little tool pouch that I carry with me when I'm actually like moving around outside of my outside and just going from scissor lift to ladder or whatever. Carry my whatever I'm going to need for that hour, 2 hours type of deal with that. Magnetizer and demagnetizer. This is really for like screwdrivers and things like that, just so that if I need a magnetized tip, I can quickly run it through that. Need a blade. So I've got this Milwaukee one. I like this one because it flicks out really easily. Good handle grip. It also has a flathead and Phillips head screwdriver on it, as well as a small nut socket too. But yeah, so got some Sharpies. I went with the Milwaukee ones because they claim they don't clog, and who knows what kind of surface I'll be marking. This right here is a hole saw kit for the drill. Needed it on the last job, so I picked one up so that we were able to utilize it. Punch down tool. Yet to have to use this one quite yet, but it was needed for the job, or needed for just the job in general, so I have it in a tool bag. I did use this. You did use a drywall saw on my last job, so this one is actually, it's got drywall still on it. Usually you're utilizing these two together. Got a stud finder as well too. Don't want to cut into any studs. First off, it'll make your job a whole heck of a lot harder, and it just it messes with the integrity of the wall in general. We've got a AC tester, test if a socket is live, electrical testers. Then up here, lighting wise, I've got two different kinds of lights with me. I've got a headlamp. If I'm going to be up on a scissor lift or in a ladder for the entire day type of thing, I'm probably going to take this just because it's batteries. It'll last all day. If I'm only up there temporary though, I actually kind of like this light. So this is a Craftsman rechargeable light. It's got LED or LED strip down there. It's pretty bright. The big thing is it's only a couple hours of sorry about that. All right, yeah, sorry about that. I've got some neighbors with some very loud cars. But I like this light a lot. It's magnetized. It has a clamp down here that it can clamp onto whatever. It did cost like $50 at Lowe's, but it's quite nice. Biggest gripe I have with this is to charge it up. You have to use the cable that came with it. It is pinned only for the USB-C cable that it came with. I've tried many other cables with this. It will not charge unless you use the one that it came with. All right, so we got different pliers here, cable cutters, all the crimp tools you could ever want for the different kinds of AV connectors. RJ45. I actually have a couple different RJ45, both easy, shielded. It's all there. This tool I did have to get recently. I hated the fact that I had to buy this because this is an incredibly expensive tool. This was like $140. This is a coax stripper from Paladin, and yeah, it's $140, and I have a feeling I'm going to use it maybe twice a year at maximum. But it was a required tool for the job. It was on the list. You have to have it. It sucks, but have it. Magnetized level. Who knows where I'm going to be, where I just need to stick a level up and make sure that rigging and stuff is level. We've got some strippers up here, scissors, linesman pliers. These are really nice to break off all thread when you cut it, just like break off the ends to make it so that it's easier to thread nuts and stuff on. More pliers, needle nose, flush cutters. You're cutting a lot of cable during termination. You need flush cutters. Just a cheap pair works just fine. Ferrule crimper, Allen key set. Then we got a combination wrench set. Then we've got the socket set. In here we have I'll open this up here. Just a screwdriver set, bunch of tips, ton of tips. You can use, this is essentially like the clone of the iFixit kit that's out there. I have it in here occasionally. Just need random tips. It's good to have that. Safety wise, I do carry safety glasses that go over my glasses, as well as hearing protection. I also have a vest for my company, a safety vest, and in the pockets of that I have Kevlar sleeves in case I have to go above ceiling, as well as I have some work gloves too that utilize all the time. Other things that have in the bag, I have two multi-purpose screwdrivers. This is really the required one. It's an 11-in-1 from Klein. It's got a bunch of different tip and tool options that you can mess with. I did find this one though at Lowe's not too long ago. Stubby one. This is a 12-in-1, and it's a lot more magnetic than the original Klein one. So I do have them both, and I'll use them interchangeably depending on the situation. Last thing I keep in the bag is I keep a bunch of Velcro for essentially just making sure cables are tight together, looking pretty. Electrical tape. This is the duct tape of my trade, so I carry a roll of that with me at all times, as well as I carry pull string, so when I'm pulling cable through the wall, I can easily do that. This right here, I may not keep this one. I may pull another one off of the whatever cable roll is on site, and then leave this one in the wall. Just don't get attached to your pull string when you're doing this. Outside of that, I have, I'll show the tool bag real quick here. I've got this Husky tool bag. I travel through TSA on occasion. This here, you check this and it will, I mean, I haven't gotten it to 50 pounds, so this works just fine. This is the largest Husky rolling bag that you can get at like Home Depot. I highly recommend it. It's got the locks in the in the zippers that you need to put the TSA lock in. It's got a lot of room, pretty big. It's got lots of pouches, so recommend it. All told, all said, I mean, this all together, especially if you're getting into an AV job like this and looking to get into an AV job like this, this probably will set you back about $1,000. Just to note that going into it, so you're not surprised. AV jobs, I feel like they pay very well for the amount of work you do, and you get a lot of overtime, a lot of hours, and you get to travel kind of wherever, at least with my company. But there is that initial investment. But the big thing is if I decide to leave, go on to another company, or just find a different career path, these are mine. These tools are mine. They are not the company's. I don't have to leave them with them. I can take these with me and utilize them for my own self afterwards. But yeah, thank you for my tool bag tour, for joining me for all that. And if you have any questions, let me know down in the comments. Subscribe, like, and thanks for joining me. Have a good day, guys.